2.2, Understanding Templates and Assets. Now, I know the image I used here is welcome, but I felt like the last video wasn't very much a welcome, it was more a setup. This is where we're really going to get you into the animation world. So, first things first, create that new project. As discussed, let's go with business friendly. That's our main style that we'll be using. And as you'll see, we will integrate other styles, but for the most part, business friendly is the go-to. So once this loads, let's look at templates. Um, Templates and assets. Okay, so I'd say what I did before I started Beyond, and I'll talk about things that I wish I would have done differently. One thing that I'm glad I did was I really understood the templates and the assets. I spent a couple days literally looking at the assets, animals. I'd search through so I understand what I've got at my disposal. So I'm like, okay, I've got horses, I've got pigs, and then I'd go back again. Right, buildings. Okay, I've got some doors. Do those doors open? I just play about with it. Okay, we've got some shop fronts. What type of shop fronts? Okay, we've got some that looks like a law firm. That looks like some sort of a legal firm. So instantly, I'm data chunking. So now, if you tell me to do an animation, I can normally figure out what scenes we can do in my head before we've even started. That's kind of how you want to be. You want to be looking through these assets. You want to be searching door. Okay, what doors do we have? Okay, we've got these doors. Cool. Just search for different things. See what you're working with at your disposal. Now, the way that this works is these are your business friendly assets. So even though we chose business friendly, hence why it's on our default options there, we can bring in whiteboard assets for sure. We can bring in contemporary assets and we can even bring in what's called common craft assets, very similar to whiteboard. With the assets, very simple. When you bring them in, you click, they're in the scene. You move, you scale, you rotate. I'm sure we'll cover this in a little bit, but there's your high level of understanding your assets. Um, Also, when you add a template, so this is real key here. Once again, we've got those options. We've got a business friendly, we've got a whiteboard, we've got a contemporary, and we've got the common craft. So we have our different options here. And once again, we can search. So let's say I want to say a workplace. Super common. Okay, if I type in office, you'll see this is super common template, and there's just loads of them. So you can easily find things by search, or you can use it by category, like Fiverr, yeah? It's search your category. So it could be catering, which is like your restaurant stuff, and you can have a look. And Beyond's always adding new assets and new templates, so it's always fun to see what they bring in. Cool little sushi restaurant there. To really have a little look at what you're dealing with. So when a client comes to you and says, I run a marketing firm and we sell, I don't know, conversion optimization, you've instantly got the images that you're going to use in head ready to go, thinking, can I do this with a template? The answer is normally yes. So really get used to your templates here. Have a look around. Have an experiment. When you want a new template, it's very simple. Choose template, select your template, and it's coming on our timeline as a brand new scene.